Remember the sound? For millions of us, this was the sound of connection. This was the sound of Skype, the app that let us talk to anyone, anywhere in the world for free. It was magical. In the early 2000s, Skype was a revolution. Before FaceTime, before WhatsApp, before Zoom, there was Skype. It shrunk the globe, bringing families, friends, and businesses closer than ever before. It felt like the future had arrived, so what happened? How did a company that once had a verb named after it, Skype me, fade into the background? This is the epic rise and fall of Skype. Our story starts in 2003 with two brilliant Scandinavian entrepreneurs, Niklas Zennström and Janus Friis. These weren't your average tech guys. They were the renegades behind the infamous file-sharing service. They understood the power of peer-to-peer technology, a way for computers to talk directly to each other without a central server. They thought, what if we used the same tech not for sharing files, but for sharing voices? The idea was groundbreaking. They launched Skype, and it was an instant hit. Why? It was simple. Long-distance calls were ridiculously expensive back then. Skype offered crystal-clear voice calls over the internet for free. All you needed was a computer, a microphone, and an internet connection. It felt like a cheat code for life. People went nuts for it. By 2005, Skype was so massive that eBay, the online auction giant, swooped in and bought it for a staggering $2.6 billion. eBay's idea was to integrate Skype into its platform, letting buyers and sellers talk directly. It sounded good on paper, but in reality, it was a clumsy fit. The synergy just wasn't there. Despite the awkward ownership, Skype kept growing. Video calling was introduced, another game changer that made it a household name. Skype was on top of the world. Then, in 2011, another tech titan came knocking, Microsoft. They paid an eye-watering $8.5 billion for Skype. This seemed like the perfect home for the communication giant. Microsoft had the resources, the global reach, and a vision to integrate Skype into everything from Windows to Xbox, but this is where the cracks started to show. The world was changing and fast. The smartphone revolution was in full swing. People weren't just on their desktops anymore. They were mobile. And Skype. Well, Skype was slow to adapt. Its mobile app was clunky, unreliable, and drained your battery. While Skype was struggling to get its mobile act together, new nimble competitors emerged. WhatsApp, Viber, and later Facebook Messenger were built from the ground up for the mobile experience. They were fast, simple, and integrated perfectly with your phone's contacts. Microsoft also made some crucial missteps. Instead of keeping Skype focused and agile, they tried to force it into their corporate ecosystem. They redesigned the app multiple times, confusing and alienating loyal users. They tried to make it more like Snapchat with features nobody asked for. Each update seemed to make it slower and more bloated. The original peer-to-peer technology that made Skype so special was replaced by a more centralized, cloud-based system. This was meant to improve reliability, but it also eroded Skype's unique technical advantage. The magic was gone. Then came the final blow, the rise of remote work and the pandemic. This should have been Skype's moment to shine. Instead, a new player, Zoom, stole the show. Zoom was simple, reliable, and just worked. While people struggled with drop Skype calls and confusing interfaces, Zoom became the default verb for video conferencing. Microsoft's own Teams application, built for business, also began to cannibalize Skype's user base, leaving it in a strange limbo. So, what's the lesson here? Skype's story is a classic tale of a pioneer being outpaced by its own success and failing to adapt. It teaches us that you can't rest on your laurels, no matter how big you are. Innovation isn't a one-time event. It's a constant process of listening to your users and adapting to a changing world. Skype connected the world, but it forgot to stay connected to its users. It's a powerful reminder that in the fast-paced world of technology, if you stop moving, you get left behind. Thanks for watching Epic Rise and Fall. What company's story should we tell next? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more business case studies.